everybody, and I mean everybody, is giving the exact same advice. Sacrifice for Pulsex in order to get your PLS. Buy Hex now, and that'll help you get your PLS over there on the Pulsechain. Do you want to be listening to everyone, or you want more game theory? The Moon King brings game theory. Stay tuned. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy B Roots back at it again with another video bringing you the ultimate game theory on how you can get more or your first bag of Pulsechain. Now we're getting down to the final round. We are months, if not weeks, away from the launch of Pulsechain. Things are going to get heated. Things are about to get exciting. This is what crypto is for. These new projects, groundbreaking and just exciting times to be alive right now. And it's getting to the point. You, if you're watching this video right now in 2022, February of 2022, you are early. You are very, very early. So I just want to get this out. Whether or not you plan on swapping your Pulsex for Pulsechain, whether or not you plan on swapping your Hex for Pulsechain, you are early. There are not enough people who know about this. So this is how early we are. So get excited, get pumped. And if you find this information great, please, please, please hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button because I'm bringing game theory after game theory after game theory on Pulsechain day in and day out. So you do not want to miss a video. And if you don't know, I'm more vocal on Twitter. So make sure you add me at IMBRoots. So let's get to it. So you had your opportunity to get into Pulsex. Right now, the rate over $3. So is it smart right now to sacrifice for Pulsex to get Pulsechain? It might be smart just to get Pulsex and you just want to get it at a price. I don't think it's the best thing. If you're not, you might want to watch the video that's up here, coming up right now. Make sure you click it. Bam. But what are the true ways, the best ways to get PLS? Well, in my opinion, I don't think PLSX is the best way to get Pulsechain. The reason why, you are going to get a big, fat, red dildo candle stuck straight up your you-know-what. That's exactly what's going to happen. And let me really, really dumb it down for you. So right here, we have SHIB. Yes, the coin that I bought way down here and wrote it up all the way up here for over a 12,000x. What we're going to do is break down candles and trades. How does a trade work? Well, this is a wrapped ETH to SHIB chart. So if you get down here and you buy SHIB, the green candle says you would have gained more ETH by holding. So this green candle, you want to hold SHIB. And then you want to sell back into ETH. And you will have multiples more of ETH for your SHIB. Once you see these red candles, you are losing out on SHIB. So you would rather be in ETH than SHIB. So let's think about this. Let's really break it down. Pulsex, as you saw in my video previously, you know every single person wants to buy Pulse. So if you are holding Pulse, that means you will be going green against Pulsex. If you're holding Pulsex, you're actually going to be losing value in Pulsechain. So you will get less Pulsechain for your Pulsex, but you can get way more Pulsex for your Pulsechain. Now, we know Pulsex, probably not the best game plan. Now that you want to get Pulsechain at the cheapest price. Let's take it back to Hex. Everybody and their moms know about Hex. Hex is going to pump. Oh, yes, it will. Believe it will. It's going to pump up to the fork. And the main reason why is there are going to be a lot of people using that to get their Pulsechain. So Hex pumps up. Get that value, get that value, get that value. You get a free copy. Boom. Now you have a free copy of Hex to buy Pulsechain if that's what you want to do. Will that candle look as bad as Pulsex? Probably not. So, do you want to use Hex in order to get your Pulsechain? That's up to you. If you feel there's not a lot of people that's going to be doing that, then so be it. That's yours to figure out. What is the next choice? It's the choice that nobody is talking about. The choice that only the Moon King is willing to get out there and say, hey, this could be the way. It's one thing I don't like about hexagons. And I'm a hexagon because I own Hex and I stake Hex. So am I not liking myself? I wouldn't say that. Let me rephrase that. The one thing I don't like about the maximalists is they will say the best way to do it is to buy Hex so you can pump the price. If you want to get into Hex, buy Hex. That is my advice. I'm giving you game theory that nobody's telling you. Why not SHIB? Do you think all the hexagons, all the other people would get in SHIB right now? Probably not. But those people won't be fighting for Pulsechain. No. You won't be fighting a bunch of other people to go from SHIB to Pulsechain. Let's check here. You saw the initial screen I started off with. Well, what about Engine Coin? Is anybody talking about Engine Coin? That's getting a free copy. Why not go on Engine and swap it for PLS? What about Mana? What about Uni token? What about BAT token? Aave. I mean, there's so many different choices. The game theory that no one is presenting to you, because they're all getting free copies. But that candle won't be as devastating as the others when everyone's telling you to do and circulating the same exact thing. Yes, I want my hex bag to pump, but I think it's going to pump naturally, regardless, because more people want hex. But if you are looking to really dig down and figure out what coins do people talk about outside of the hexagon atmosphere, the little bubble that they have, and say just hex, only hex? Or do you want more pulse? What do you want? You have to answer that question. If you want more pulse, if it were me, I would really try to find the coin that has a lot of liquidity, a big community, but not really talking about Pulsechain that much. What coin is that? That's only for you to figure out. But at the same time, don't want to follow the herd. There's a bunch of sheep on a train right now doing the exact same thing. You don't want to follow the herd. You want to go opposite of the herd. Because when all that herd comes rolling through, you're like, here's some Pulsechain nuggets. And everyone's fighting for those Pulsechain nuggets. What are the chances of you getting some nuggets? Very little. And you might get one of those real big fat sheep with a big pockets and say, get out of here, sheep. I'm eating all those nuggets with my Pulsex. And then you realize you only can get so much and you're wrecked. That would really, really, really suck, wouldn't it? So find yourself a coin that you don't have to fight the herd for. What coins are those? Here's a good idea. Look at who's sacrificing. If there's a bunch of money, or not a lot of money, of a certain coin being sacrificed, look at it and add it up and be like, man, that has a community that might know about Pulsechain because they're sacrificing coins to get PLS. So if I buy that coin, I know that there are people looking at it, but I'm going to be the first one to swap. Have a game plan. This is game theory that one of two things nobody knows about, which I don't think is true. I think it's the second thing. Nobody wants to tell you. The Moon King is for the people. The Moon King gives you the best case scenario to make it. Because my community, we all gonna make it. I'm gonna give you the tools to make it and do well in this system. But you have to do some detective work now. You need to figure out which one is the one to go for. I have my PLS. Do you? Do you have plenty? What is your game plan? Don't get frustrated. Don't get upset. Don't feel bad. Use this time now when all the talk is not there yet. Use the time now to come up with a game plan. So when the time comes, you can execute and be that one little sheep on the mountain sitting there saying, you have the same amount of money I do. But guess what? I got more PLS than you because I didn't follow the herd. If this gave you any kind of value, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and let's get this pulse chain going. Damn, it's a great time to be alive. I am Moon King. Thank you for watching.